heart of Africa, where the land whispers the story of Biafra. A tale of courage and calamity, of dreams and despair. A history written in blood and tears, echoing through the ages, whispering, never forget.
This is Africa.
The Igbo people of Nigeria carry a legacy as rich as their traditional fabrics. Their story is one of ancient origins and vibrant cultural expression. From prehistoric settlements to sophisticated social structures, they have long inhabited southeastern Nigeria. Known for decentralized governance and collective decision-making, their communities flourished before European contact. This spirit was tested during the colonial era and Nigeria's forced amalgamation in 1914. The Igbo, receptive to Western education and Christianity, led Nigeria's independence struggle. The echoes of Biafra continue to resonate in present-day Nigeria. Groups like the indigenous people of Biafra, led by Nnamdi Kanu, highlight unresolved issues. The enduring desire for self-determination among some Igbo people. The Nigerian government seeks to balance national unity with addressing ethnic tension. Tracing their journey through colonialism, the Biafran War, and the complexities of contemporary Nigeria. It is a story of resilience, cultural richness, and the ongoing struggle for justice. Delving into the prehistoric period of the Igbo people is akin to piecing together a fragmented narrative. Unearthed artifacts become the voice of a distant past. The soil of southeastern Nigeria whispers tales of human presence dating back millennia. The Igbo trace their origins to a time shrouded in oral histories and ancestral veneration. Excavations reveal a story of societal development and cultural sophistication. The rise of autonomous communities, a tapestry of villages. By the 9th century AD, Igbo communities in southeastern Nigeria formed a network of autonomous villages. Linked by kinship ties, they shared cultural practices, language, and ancestral traditions. Unlike centralized kingdoms in West Africa, the Igbo favored a decentralized system of governance. This system emphasized consensus and collective responsibility, fostering shared identity and cooperation. Village assemblies, guided by elders, were central to the system. These assemblies valued the wisdom of their eldest members. Decisions were reached through lengthy deliberations, ensuring all voices were heard. This fostered community ownership and participation. The physical layout of villages reflected their social organization and values. Homes were arranged in compounds, reinforcing kinship ties and support systems. Communal spaces served as hubs for social interaction, trade, and cultural festivals. While fostering independence, this system also presented challenges. Disputes over land ownership could escalate into conflicts. The Igbo developed mechanisms for conflict resolution to maintain social harmony.
The Nri Kingdom, one of the oldest civilizations in Nigeria, is pivotal in the history and culture of the Igbo people. Founded around the 10th century, the kingdom was known for its sophisticated political, religious, and social systems. The Eze Nri, or king, is the spiritual and ritual leader, revered as a divine figure with sacred authority granted by the gods. Like many other African kingdoms, Nri expanded its influence not through military conquest, but through religious and ritualistic means. The Eze Nri's role encompasses conducting important rituals, maintaining cosmic and social harmony, and serving as a custodian of justice and morality. The kingdom operated a decentralized system where various Igbo communities recognized the spiritual authority of the Eze Nri, facilitating a network of influence through diplomacy and ritualistic practices. Nri priests, known as Ndi Nri, traveled across Igbo land, performing purification rites, setting moral and religious codes, and adjudicating disputes, which reinforced the kingdom's influence. The Nri culture significantly contributed to Igbo art, religious practices, and social norms, promoting values such as peace, justice, and communal harmony. Artifacts from the Nri civilization, including intricate bronze sculptures and ceremonial items, reflect its advanced metallurgical skills and artistic excellence. The kingdom's legacy is preserved in the cultural and spiritual life of the Igbo people, making it a cornerstone of their heritage.
At the heart of community Igbo social structures, Igbo society valued individual achievement but emphasized communal living and interconnectedness. Family, both immediate and extended, formed the bedrock, providing belonging and support. Kinship ties created a web of obligations ensuring well-being. Elders, as repositories of wisdom, played crucial roles in decision-making and conflict resolution. Lineage determined inheritance, social standing, and access to resources. Age grades fostered peer support and social responsibility. Individual achievement and social mobility were highly valued. This dynamic society valued both tradition and innovation. The arrival of strangers, early encounters and trade. European explorers arrived along the West African coast in the late 15th century, marking a turning point for the Igbo people. The Portuguese established early contacts with coastal communities in the Niger Delta region.
Initial interactions focused on trade, expanding to diplomatic exchanges and tense standoffs. The Portuguese, eager for the transatlantic slave trade, allied with coastal rulers.
The Igbo, living inland, were initially shielded from the trade's brutality. However, slave raids began to disrupt traditional trade routes and communities. Despite this, the Igbo engaged in robust trade networks across West Africa.
They traded agricultural produce, textiles, and other goods for valuable commodities. The Igbo established themselves as skilled negotiators and shrewd business people.
The British arrival in the 19th century ushered in a new era of European influence. The British established control over coastal areas, signing treaties and setting up trading posts. The scramble for souls, missionaries, and the spread of Christianity.
The Igbo, known for their adaptability, embraced Christianity, especially its focus on education. Christian schools offered literacy and Western knowledge, seen as pathways to greater opportunities.
Christianity sparked debates as traditional beliefs clashed with the new faith.
This tension between tradition and modernity shaped Igbo society.
A nation forged, the amalgamation of Nigeria.
This decision brought together diverse ethnic groups with distinct histories and cultures under a single administration.
The North, predominantly Muslim, differed from the Christian South.
The amalgamation had significant economic implications.
It sowed the seeds of future conflicts by uniting disparate regions. The weight of empire colonial rule and its impact.
This system, while efficient in maintaining order, often exacerbated social divisions and undermined traditional authority.
Some Igbo farmers prospered by adapting to new market demands, while others were marginalized.
British policies integrated the Nigerian economy into the imperial system.
Despite the oppression, the Igbo showed resilience and adaptability. Dawn of a nation, Nigeria's independence.
The Union Jack was lowered, replaced by the green and white flag of a new Nigeria.
The Igbo actively participated in the nationalist movement and embraced Western education.
Known for their entrepreneurial spirit, the Igbo envisioned a nation of meritocracy and hard work.
The new government faced the task of uniting a diverse nation.
Despite challenges, the early years held optimism.
Seeds of discord, ethnic tensions, and political instability.
Optimism after Nigeria's independence faded as ethnic tensions erupted.
Political divisions reflected deeper societal cleavages rooted in historical animosities.
This disparity fueled resentment and suspicion, creating mistrust and conflict.
A nation divided, the 1966 coup.
1966 marked a turning point in Nigeria's history with violent coups.
led by Major Chukwuma Kaduna Njoku, aiming to end corruption.
Instead, it ignited ethnic violence and reprisals.
General Johnson Aguiyi Ironsi took control, promising stability.
In July, Northern officers staged a counter-coup, killing Ironsi.
The road to war towards secession.
The 1966 counter-coup and anti-Igbo pogroms sent shockwaves throughout Nigeria.
The events of 1966 shattered Igbo faith in Nigeria.
Many Igbo began to question their place within Nigeria.
Lieutenant Colonel Ojukwu advocated for secession.
On May 30, 1967, Lieutenant Colonel Ojukwu proclaimed Biafra's independence.
This marked the birth of a nation forged in fear and the desire for self-determination.
The new nation's flag embodied the aspirations of its people. The Nigerian government, led by General Yakubu Gowon, swiftly rejected Biafra's declaration of independence.
What began as a political crisis escalated into a full-blown civil war.
The drums of war echoed across the land, plunging the nation into a bloody conflict.
The Nigerian Federal Forces, with numerical superiority, launched a multi-pronged offensive.
The Biafrans fought with fierce determination, fueled by a deep sense of grievance.
The early days of the war were marked by fierce battles and shifting front lines.
The Biafrans, led by Ojukwu, employed guerrilla tactics to harass Nigerian troops.
They sought to internationalize the conflict, appealing for diplomatic recognition.
The Nigerian government sought to portray the conflict as an internal matter.
They emphasized the need to maintain order and prevent disintegration.
The war was far from a simple internal affair.
It had become a proxy conflict, with Cold War rivalries playing out on African soil.
The Nigerian government imposed a land, sea and air blockade on Biafran territory.
This blockade had a devastating impact on the civilian population.
Food and medicine became scarce, leading to a humanitarian catastrophe.
Images of starving Biafran children shocked the world.
The blockade created a man-made famine, turning food into a weapon of war.
The Biafran people exhibited remarkable resilience and ingenuity.
The Biafran War, with its harrowing images of starvation and suffering, captured the attention of the international community, sparking a global debate about intervention ethics. Cold War rivalries influenced the responses of global powers.
The Soviet Union and Britain provided military and diplomatic support to the Nigerian government. The Biafrans garnered support from humanitarian organizations and some African nations. The Nigerian Federal Forces intensified their offensive, wearing down the Biafran resistance.
The Biafran War ended on January 15, 1970, with the surrender of Biafran forces to the Nigerian government.
General Yakubu Gowon announced a policy of no victor, no vanquished to heal the nation's wounds. This policy aimed to foster unity and reintegrate the Igbo people.
However, implementing this policy was complex and fraught with challenges. Many Igbo had mixed emotions about returning to Nigeria. The scars of the conflict ran deep, making reconciliation arduous.
Despite the challenges, the Igbo people, known for their resilience and entrepreneurial spirit, embarked on a remarkable journey of recovery. Denied access to government positions, they leveraged their business acumen, kinship networks, and determination to overcome adversity.
The Igbo diaspora played a crucial role, sending remittances that provided capital for businesses and education. The Igbo spirit of ingenuity found expression in bustling marketplaces and small-scale industries.
Recognizing education's importance, the Igbo invested heavily in their children's education. They rebuilt schools and sent their children to universities, ensuring the next generation's success.
This focus on education produced many professionals who contributed significantly to their communities and Nigeria. Through hard work and adaptability, the Igbo demonstrated their ability to thrive in adversity. Section 3. Scars of Memory, Seeds of Hope, Reintegration and the Legacy of Biafra. The reintegration of the Igbo people into post-war Nigeria was gradual and uneasy. The scars of the war, both physical and psychological, ran deep.
The Nigerian government promoted reconciliation, but often fell short in addressing ethnic tension and political marginalization. For many Igbo, Biafra remained a potent symbol of identity and self-determination.
The memory of Biafra highlighted the need for dialogue, reconciliation, and a just society.
Inter-ethnic marriages fostered understanding and broke down barriers.
Igbo entrepreneurs contributed to Nigeria's economic growth and regional interdependence. Igbo intellectuals and artists enriched Nigeria's cultural landscape.
The legacy of Biafra sparked important conversations about national identity and inclusive governance.
Decades after the Biafran War, the dream of an independent Biafra persists amidst contemporary Nigeria. Grievances over political marginalization and economic disparities fuel a resurgence of nationalist sentiment.
This resurgence finds expression in peaceful protests and cultural activism.
The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, led by Nnamdi Kanu, is a prominent group advocating for independence. Kanu's rhetoric appeals to Igbo history and cultural identity.
IPOB's tactics have brought renewed attention to the Biafran issue.
The Nigerian government views the resurgence with apprehension and frustration. They accuse IPOB of inciting violence and disrupting public order.
The government's response has been a mix of crackdown and conciliation. This delicate balancing act has done little to quell the underlying tensions. The unresolved legacies of the Biafran War and the ongoing agitation for self-determination pose significant challenges for Nigeria's present and future. Addressing these challenges requires dialogue, equitable development, and addressing ethnic tension and political marginalization.
The Nigerian government, civil society, and the international community must foster a just and inclusive society. Creating space for genuine dialogue is crucial.
This dialogue should address historical grievances, economic marginalization, and aspirations for autonomy. Building trust and understanding is essential.
Addressing economic and social disparities requires investment in infrastructure, education, and job creation in the southeast.
Creating economic opportunities for Igbo youth is crucial for channeling their energy towards constructive engagement.
The international community must support Nigeria's efforts for peace and reconciliation, providing technical assistance and promoting dialogue.
The international community can also hold the Nigerian government accountable for upholding human rights and ensuring equality under the law. The story of the Igbo people is a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit, its capacity for resilience, adaptation, and the unwavering pursuit of self-determination. From their ancient roots in southeastern Nigeria, they have navigated centuries of change, from kingdoms to colonialism and civil war.
Through it all, the Igbo spirit, characterized by a strong work ethic and belief in education, has endured. The scars of the Biafran War run deep, a reminder of the human cost of conflict.
Yet, from the ashes of war, they rose with remarkable resilience, rebuilding their lives and economy.
The Igbo people, like the Phoenix, have transformed adversity into strength. Their entrepreneurial spirit and commitment to education have enabled them to overcome challenges and emerge as a driving force in Nigeria.
Their story is a testament to the power of human resilience and the pursuit of justice and equality. As Nigeria grapples with its past and navigates 21st century challenges, the Igbo people remain vital in the nation's tapestry. Their aspirations for self-determination and contributions to economic and cultural life shape the national discourse.
The unresolved Biafran War issues and ongoing self-determination struggles demand lasting solutions.
Embracing Nigeria's complex history and engaging in inclusive dialogue is crucial. A just society respects and protects the rights of all ethnic groups.
Investing in education and economic development is essential for all Nigerians.
The Igbo, with their resilience and entrepreneurial spirit, can shape Nigeria's future. By fostering unity and addressing inequality, Nigeria can create a harmonious society.
The Igbo people's journey for justice and equality is ongoing and requires vigilance.
Their enduring spirit and commitment to a brighter future continue to inspire.